Hi, sisters. Donna Partow here, welcoming you to day 59 of our 90-day renewal in spirit, soul, and body. You know, when I was growing up, my dad was a truck driver, and on the weekends, he liked to watch other people drive. I don't know, kind of fun, I guess. He loved to watch the race car drivers, and he would sit on Saturdays and watch them go round and round and round and round. And to me, the most interesting part of this whole sport was when they pulled over to the pit crew, because then all of a sudden, you know, there was an army of people, you know, jumping into action and wheels flying, and, you know, that to me was the most exciting part. And my dad explained to me that it was critical, that he could be the best driver, he could have the best car, but if he didn't have the best pit crew, he was not going to win that race. If they steered him wrong or made a mistake in what they were doing, forget it, all was lost. And I think as Christians, we're running the race that God set before us. Hopefully we're not going in circles like we do that sometimes, don't we? Hopefully we're going forward and actually getting somewhere. But anyway, we need a pit crew too. And a pit crew includes prayer warriors, insightful counselors, and teachers. And today I just want to kind of focus on the first one, which is prayer warriors. You know, sisters, I learned the importance of prayer, you know, years ago. And of course I have to learn everything the hard way. One season, it was a fall, I had 5 events. Now, one of the events was to Papua New Guinea, like remote jungle. I was working with Wycliffe Bible translators and New Tribes missions, you know, malaria-infested jungle and remote tribes and all of this jazz. And I knew that I was going to need a lot of prayer support. So I put it out to everybody and said, you know, please pray for this mission trip. And it was actually my first mission trip. So lots and lots of prayers going into it. The other 4, I figured, you know, what's that? I was going to California, I was going to North Carolina, a couple other places, no biggie. Sisters, things for the most part, logistically, went very smoothly from Papua New Guinea. You're not going to believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. All 4 of my domestic events, my luggage was lost. When it got to the 4th event and my luggage was lost, I'm telling you, I was a basket case. The event was a disaster. I'm like borrowing clothes for the 4th week in a row. I mean, it was just a mess. And I realized, I'm like, well, wait a minute, my luggage can make it all the way to Papua New Guinea, but it can't make it to North Carolina or California? What's up with that? Prayer. You know, John Wesley got it right. He said that God does everything in this world. He does nothing in this world except by prayer, and he does everything by prayer. And I think he knew exactly what he was talking about. God works in and through the prayers of his people. And whether your mission right now is just having a great marriage, raising wonderful children, maybe you have a ministry at your local church, maybe you have a career, whatever it is an important mission that God has given you. That is your race that you are running. And you are not going to make it to that finish line. You are not going to win the race without a pit crew. Let me tell you one thing that I do that's very, very practical. Every day of the week, I have a different person that I pray with. You know, on Mondays I pray with my girlfriend, Deanna. I pray with Jennifer, and then on Tuesdays I pray with Deb, and then on Wednesday I pray with Deanna. You know, I have someone each day of the week that we connect just by phone, and we'll catch up a little bit, but then we'll pray together. And I believe the effectiveness of your race is going to be largely determined by the effectiveness of the prayer warriors that you gather around you to reinforce you and to be there, you know, when you need to pull off to the side of the road and get your tires changed, get gas and oil, and get energized and fueled and ready for the next leg of the race. So that's my challenge today. I want you to begin to assemble your pit crew, and the very first person that you need, or a team of people that you need, are your prayer warriors. Okay? Go find them. That's it for today. I'm Donna Partow with your 90-day renewal in spirit, soul, and body.